Welcome back into SWOSUathletics.com. John Liddle sitting here with Barbara Burnett, the head coach of the SWOSU Softball team. As we talk a little softball, it's going to be here before you know it, just about a week and a half away now. So the SWOSU Softball program is under Coach Burnett for the first time, first-year head coach and former SWOSU player as well. And Coach Burnett, first of all, I know talking to you when you got the job, you were just super excited about this opportunity. Since you've been here, since you've worked with the players, turned over the roster a little bit, what keeps you excited here?
There's a lot that does. The hunger that these girls have, the excitement that they have. The buy-in has been huge from these girls, and their excitement keeps me excited, and I think my excitement keeps them excited. So it's kind of it goes back and forth and stuff. So we're really excited. Like you said, it's a week and a half, 10 days away till we start playing. So it's coming really quick.
Well, what are the cornerstones of a Barbara Burnett-led program? What do you build your program on?
It's simple. You'll see it everywhere. You hear say it all the time. It's DIRT. Discipline, integrity, respect, and teamwork. We feel that that's important. Any team needs to have something to buy into, and that's what us and our program is about.
What's been the process as you've taken this roster and kind of made it your own over the last year? Obviously, there are some key pieces returning off last year's team, but there are a lot of newcomers as well. What's been the process for you? What have you gone through in evaluating the talent here?
The biggest thing we did, first and foremost, was just get back to basic fundamentals. A lot of reps offensively and defensively, so we see where the kids stand and who we think can bring what to the table. And then the mental side of it was huge for us. Coaching them mentally, getting them to come together as one squad, not the returners and the new group that came in, which was huge. And they've done so well. So that's a big part of what we've been doing, and just taking through the process as much game-like situation we can. We have 4 or 5 pitchers, so we've been able to do a lot of live and try to get some looks and see who really fits what we need. And it's obviously a game-by-game situation.
This is SWOSU Softball coach Barbara Burnett, and you bring up the pitching staff this year. That's key to any team. We're just talking baseball as well this time of year. They feel like they have a deep pitching staff. You sound like you do as well. Tell us about your pitchers this season.
We're very fortunate. Right now we have a freshman, a sophomore, a junior, and a senior who can all contribute really well. We also have 2 other girls in our arsenal that, can come in if needed. So we're excited for that. In a 4-game set, I think it's something really important to have that pitching depth, and we're lucky to have that this year. But not just in pitching-wise either. We have the depth around the field. When you're being pushed in practice by another player, your game level ups a little bit. So it's a real good thing. Our depth on our rosters will be huge to our success this year.
A couple of key players you have back from last season: Adrian Martinez, Ashley Dunnigan. Dunnigan, a speedster, infielder. Tell us a little bit about her game.
She's solid. She is just, she's an anchor. I'll tell you what, she can do so many things amazingly, but she's just got such a great heart. She's such a good team leader and stuff, but she can really anchor that infield for us, command it out there, what she wants out of the team and stuff, and it's huge what she can do with the team. And Martinez is the same way. I'm fortunate enough to have the seniors I have, and them 2 returning with the success they had is huge.
Absolutely. As far as those players on the field go, who are you excited about that came in, maybe new to the program? And I know you got a lot of new names, so I don't mean to kind of burn your brain pan on that, but who are you excited about seeing this year?
I'll be honest with you, I'm excited about all of them. I hate to pick out anyone in particular because they're all working hard, and until about 10 days from now, we won't really know who's going to step on that field for sure. They've all been putting in the time, from freshman through senior. Every one of them can make a difference, and we'll see what happens when we come play on the 2nd.
Well, like you said, it's been an evaluation process since you arrived for the newcomers, for the returners as well. Will that evaluation process continue into the season as well as you try to solidify a lineup?
Absolutely. My best group is going to hit the field every time. And my best group game 1 may not be my best group game 2. Mm-hmm. That's the luxury we'll have with the depth that we have in our program this year. It's a game-by-game evaluation from us every time. I may have a pitcher in pitching and I don't want her to hit, and so that brings someone else off the bench to become a DH. So it really is a game-by-game evaluation for us, and also who we're playing, who had success maybe with them against them last year, and we know a lot of the teams that we're playing, a lot of the kids we've played against, whether we were playing up at JUCO or whether they were in JUCO. So it's really going to be a game-by-game evaluation. We'll do our scouting reports, and our girls will know what we know, and we'll go from there.
Well, tell us a little bit about what you feel about this conference this year. Obviously, it's very, very strong at the top. A couple of powerhouse teams up there, and when you look at Southeastern and what they did last year, Southern Arkansas as well. What do you think about the conference and the competition you're going to see?
Well, I've always kept an eye on the conference just because I've always kept an eye on Southwestern and stuff. I feel the conference actually as a whole has gotten stronger this year. It's not such a distinction, I think, between the top and the bottom. I think overall it's going to be a tough conference, pick 10th, it doesn't bother me. We're gonna go from what we need to work on, and I don't worry about that thing. We just, come every day, do what we need to do at practice, work on what we need to work on, and hopefully we can knock that 0 off that 10 and be number 1 at the end of the season, because that's the poll that really matters.
Absolutely. Coach Burnett, thank you so much for your time. Good luck this season.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Happy to have you back in Weatherford. That's Barbara Burnett, of course, a SWOSU alum, and now the head coach of the SWOSU softball team. John Liddle for SWOSUathletics.com.